What's up, people? Welcome back to the Parts Guys. I'm Dan, the Prelude dude. Today we're going to be grinding a bunch of metal on here. We're going to see how bad the body is and see if the car is even worth saving. I love the DEADLUDE, but, you know, every man's got his breaking point, right? We'll see. I do want to move forward on this, so we're going to get going on this before we do anything further to anything else, because there's no point in dumping money into this if I can't save it. Also, big thank you to all my new subscribers. We're getting closer to that 300 mark. I'm outstanding that I think it's outstanding that we've even reached this height. You know, if we can keep on going, that'd be phenomenal. But let's see where we can go with this DEADLUDE. You know, if this doesn't pan out, we're gonna have to find another project. So let's just see. You know, I don't want to sound so negative at the beginning of the video, but let's just say I've worked ahead a little bit and it doesn't look good, guys. What we're really going to be getting to is all these rust areas. So this ginormous hole that has showed itself, which this looks like expandable foam. So at some point, it looks like somebody either really hacked repair on the car. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, when I first bought the car, it looked pretty good. It didn't have, like, there was a little rust bubble, but it wasn't like this, that's for sure. But within a year of having the vehicle, pretty much the majority of these rust holes had formed. We're gonna see how far it goes. We're gonna take off the front mud flap, we're gonna take off the side skirt, and then we're gonna take off the rear bumper. So I don't know, I guess this is a how-to on taking the rear bumper off. Let's look at just how terrible this is right now. Oh my god. Side skirt off. Look at that. There's hardly a solid part of the car. That does not look good for the start. I can only imagine what it looks like behind the bumper. Look at this. This is terrible. None of that was metal. Strongest thing back here was my zip tie. I didn't even install that. I can't take credit for it. Alright, moving on to the rear bumper. I've already taken the one screw or one bolt that was holding this together. I've taken that out on this side, and I did the same thing on the other side, and that doesn't look great. We'll keep on going. Besides that, gotta take out these push pins all along this edge. There should be more underneath the taillights, but I can see from looking in there that it's just empty holes. So, and then this is the other side. Check that out. Look at that nice chunk. Whole bottom of the frickin' fender. Yeah, that wasn't real. That's great. So, alright, let's see how bad this looks in there. Oh, I think she's been in an accident before, guys. That is so phenomenal. That is outstanding. It's awesome. My birthday's coming up. It's a great birthday surprise right here. My favorite one, actually. What? Whoa! Let's focus. There we go. Alright, people, so I took a few days just to, you know, I don't know, get over my emotions, maybe. I was sad. I was freaking sad. You know, because, frankly, I'm not going to put in the work and save this car. I'll show you in a minute, but just getting under it further and further and picking at more rust, I just found more soft metal that basically the whole rear half of the car needs to be replaced. And at that point, it's not worth it. I don't know. People want 5Gs for their freaking Honda, and I'm not going to pay that. If I'm going to pay $5 grand, I'm going to buy a Camaro or a Mustang or, you know, something fun. You know, the whole point of getting a Honda is it's cheap and then you make it fun. You know, I'm not spending that much money on something I plan to strip out and race. You know, it's just not worth it for me. So, with that being said, DEADLUDE's got to go. I got to pull the engine. I got to pull the trans. So we'll make some content doing that. But I'll show you what else I found. And it's just, the subframe just ain't intact anymore. It's not worth it. Alright, so let's take a trip under the vehicle. And if you look in here, look, there's some decent metal up in the channel. But like this whole channel of the subframe here is just gone. And what's there is super soft. And it's like pretty much the first 8 inches in from the outside of the vehicle all the way up to about here, midpoint of the door. It's just gone. And this stuff, this part, that's barely there. That pinch weld is pretty much gone. Around the back, this, honestly, this is just a bumper brace. This, I could take that off and get a new one. That's not that big a deal. But behind it is rusted through. There's a good gash into the trunk where you can see. I found from within. There's a hole into the trunk. So this is soft here. You can see me move that. That's fantastic. So, and that's that way all the way through here. Up here. The rails are terrible. My filler neck looks awful as well. But pretty much this whole back half there is just super soft, and you can pretty much, if you push hard enough, you can push through on it. And especially underneath there, pretty much anywhere that had some sort of plastic guard or cover or anything like that is just completely soft metal, and you can push through. There's so much to cut out and repair that there isn't going to be a whole lot left that's original. So I think what I'm going to do is just take what I can from the vehicle and freaking cut my losses. She's done for. Done's a bar. No good. Ain't gonna save. Can't change my mind. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. But it is so terrible. Thank you all for joining me for the Ludigy. If you made it this far in the video, first off, I have to say, you're freaking awesome. And number 2, just go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified on the next one. You know, we're getting close to that 300 goal. I'm really excited for it. But now we got to find a new vehicle to mess with. Let's pull this engine. Let's pull this trans. And until next time, I'm Dan, the Prelude Dude. And this is the Parts Guys.